We just filled up our water tanks last night, and somehow all 50 gallons that we had left after filling the RV have leaked out everywhere. So this morning I woke up feeling super anxious and overwhelmed, and can't put my finger on it. It's probably an accumulation of a bazillion things going on in our life. One of them being we just filled up our water tanks last night, and somehow all 50 gallons that we had left after filling the RV have leaked out everywhere. So we're back to square one with empty water tanks, and Brandon has to go back and fill them up again today. So that's frustrating, but I don't think that's the only thing. I think there's just a ton of things, ton of work on my plate, and so I wake up knowing that there's a lot to get done. Make sure you scrub the bottom with the scrub brush, Abby, that we bought in town.
Yep, I'm going to.
So, one of the ways I work on that overwhelmed feeling is by getting outside. Fresh air and sunshine and babies seem to get your mind off of the worries and the struggles, and help you to count your blessings. I have so much tomato pruning to do, and tomato steaks, tomatoes to steak. Just haven't had Brandon home long enough to help me get steaks up. I don't know if you guys can see this, but our little sporadic carrot plants. The rain washed a bunch of the seeds away after we had planted them, but you may be able to see up close. The kids and Brandon and I came out late the other night after work and pruned our little carrot bed, and since then the carrots have shot up quite a bit. These guys have definitely outgrown this tiny coop. Brandon's been collecting scrap lumber at work, so when he gets the time, he can hopefully build a bigger coop for them.
Oh, it's getting my feet wet.
Another way I lessen my stress and my overwhelm is by making lists. I'm a big list maker, and I find that if I take it out of my head and put it on paper, or in this case a whiteboard, it relieves a burden of some sort, and so it's a visual, everybody can see it, and so it's not just my burden to carry. Today's Tuesday. As far as list goes, I just basically put the date at the top, our weekly goals and our monthly goals, and I fill up this little whiteboard with things that I need to get done today, things I'd like to accomplish this week, and things that I'd like to get accomplished by the end of the month. So far, get water is at the top of the list, and pack cloth diapers. Packing our cloth diapers is bittersweet for me because I actually really love using cloth diapers, so I'm going to keep a handful out. But the truth is, washing cloth diapers even in our tiny water saving washer, just uses a ton of water. And we are getting water constantly, like probably every other day now, because of watering the garden, because the sun, it's summer and the garden gets dry quick. So watering the garden takes a lot, and it's not necessarily the cost of getting the water. That's actually very affordable. It's the time. It takes a good hour and a half to 2 hours for Brandon to go get the water tank filled up, bring it back home, fill up the RV, pull it off of his work truck and onto a little stationary stand we have set up. So it's very time consuming. So cloth diapers are getting packed away for now. So far it's just all the things I have to make today. I have to soak our black beans for a dinner this week. I have to make tortillas and granola. I have to water the second half of the garden, and then right down here below watering the garden, oops, I don't know if you guys can see it, I always add whose shower night it is and whose dishes day it is, because those are two things that get bickered about frequently. So if I write it down, then that's where it stops. And then our weekly goals are to stake the tomatoes. I should add prune them. I have to prune the tomatoes also. And put up our mailbox and put cardboard and mulch on our walkways and go to the laundromat. Our monthly goals are to figure out a longer term water solution for sure. And then I gotta add, figure out garden fencing to that. My bedroom door, where Asher sleeps, is right by the front door. So in order to keep him asleep, I lock that door because people tend to run in and out and wake him up as soon as I put him down. One of the things on our list today was to clean out and restock the van. It takes only a hot second for that van to get nasty, and it's nasty. So we're cleaning out all the trash and the junk and the stashed away snacks. And then we are going to restock it with diapers and wipes and an extra change of clothes and canteens, because inevitably 5 minutes down the road somebody is always dying of thirst. So we're gonna put 3 canteens in there for the next time we go into town. Who's cleaning car seats? Gross.
Mom, look. Kind of stinks in here.
Gross.
I'm not going to do this.
Whose car seat is this one right here?
Hattie.
It's nasty.
Hattie. Mine. Lila. Oh, perfect. You clean the canteen.
Hey, Bubba's. Hey, Bubba's.
This is like hard books that the girls can look at in the car, and I didn't really know what these are.
Okay, just take those out. Those are vacuum bags and stuff.
And then these are snack bags for if we get Cheez-Its or something to eat on long drives. So we're gonna put the canteens in this one because everybody gets thirsty. Oops. And then we have another tote this is extra baby stuff, wipes and diapers.
These are too small for Hattie Patty now. We'll take those out.
And then it's a burp rag and some extra clothes.
For Asher and the baby?
Yep.
Or Asher and Hattie? Perfect. Thanks, Abs. Look at all those dirty socks. Who takes their socks off every time we get in the car? All right. Thanks, guys. Keep on working. It looks like we're having a cabbage moth problem, and I'm pretty irritated about it. I just pulled a big caterpillar off of here, and Bird's feeding it to her favorite chicken or duck. But I don't know what to do about saving the rest of these. Asher, I think that neem oil is what, or BT? I don't know, I'm new to all this. I think that works with those cabbage moth larvae. So, I'm gonna have to get some of that. The van's cleaned, the kids are fed, lunch is already done, but now I'm going to make, or Abby and I are gonna make cassava flour tortillas, because tortillas are like my favorite snack and we use them a lot for meals, but I can't eat them right now because I'm grain-free. So I'm gonna make a batch of cassava flour tortillas that should last me all week as the meals progress. We're gonna have bean and cheese burritos and things like that. I like them as a snack, just tortillas with butter and avocado. It's like one of my favorite snacks. But yeah, so we're gonna whip up some cassava flour tortillas and then keep going on with our list. Tortillas are done. That knocks one more thing off of our list. Now we're going to filter our cold brew that we started yesterday, and we're going to measure out 4 cups of beans to soak overnight for dinner tomorrow. So pretty much all that's left is to make granola, which I don't think I'm gonna get to today, and to water the second half of the garden, which I can't do until the first thing, which is get water, till Brandon comes home and we can get water. And I added a whole nother section to our whiteboard that I absolutely love. Let me show you that. Blessings section, because that, counting my blessings and remembering to be grateful for things, always helps to relieve a lot of stress. This little life of ours that we're building in an RV, starting a homestead from scratch with 10 kids, it can feel like a pressure cooker sometimes. And remembering to be grateful and to slow down and to count your blessings really helps. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Thank you for spending your days with us and choosing to follow along on our family's homestead journey. We really appreciate you being here. We are so grateful that you guys show up and spend minutes watching our videos. This day started off really overwhelming, but getting that list out of my head and onto paper and knocking off those things one by one helped. We completed a lot of tasks today. We knocked a lot of things off the list and a bunch more that weren't even on the list. Everyday stuff. So our days are full, and for that I'm grateful. Remembering to be grateful, remembering to count my blessings always helps to relieve the stress and relieve the overwhelm. All right, guys, we will see you on the next one.